Well, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That one fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Backed off the plate that time. And he'll step off and take the signs again.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Hit weakly on the ground. Lofton. The throw to first.
He's out.
1 out in the top of the first. Luis Ariz stands in.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The other way, and it stays fair.
Batting third, the third baseman.
1 gone, runner at first. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is inside, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Outside. Ball 1. Swung on, belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. High fly ball out to left field. Cowser. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on here?
Royals,
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Batting second.
Here comes Austin Riley. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Christian Walker. That misses, and that's ball 1. Riley leads off first with 1 away. That one ripped, and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
The catcher,
here is Gary Sanchez. First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that's a fair ball. Around second is Riley. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hunter.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Goodman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that is out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. Rojas drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Marlins, the catcher, Alejandro.
Bayo back to work.
Kirk.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7th.
Swanson digs in.
Dansby Swanson.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Lopez at first, 1 gone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. swung and missed, struck him out. That's the second out. Here's Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Thomas in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Runner on the go. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
Willie Adames stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's a fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hand.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is down in order. This is Corbin Carroll. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Corbin goes down on strikes. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Bases loaded, and he drives them all in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Walker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And he bunts. but that's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Riley fires to first. One up, one down. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base knock right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Chisholm stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Outside. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now that second baseman, Otto.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. In there for strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
So up now for Kansas City, Colton Cowser. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Nope, he held back. And there's a ball. Goodman stands at first with 1 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas hauls it in for the out. Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. Singled and scored his first time. There's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas under it, and that's the inning. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Dansby Swanson. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Lane Thomas. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that misses. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself out. And a couple of quick outs. And up next for Miami, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Finish him.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Bottom 4, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, and that chance handled, and he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. The walk and a run scored his first time. There's the strike.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And safe at second with a stolen base.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rojas makes the catch for the out. And next up for the Royals, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Crow Armstrong, the lead runner out at second. Carroll over at first with 1 away. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Luis Arias. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. That's it out. Royce Lewis, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. New pitcher on here, Andrew Kittredge.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Kittredge, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman.
Designated hitter, Hunter. He's hitting for the Royals. Number 11, Rafael Devers.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. And to the plate for Kansas City, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting on the tee.
For Armstrong in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those if you...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Number 59, Tom Cutthroat.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jorge Mateo.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sanchez gathers, throws. Alejandro
Up
Kirk,
next for the
the
Marlins,
next up for the
catcher,
Marlins.
Alejandro Kirk.
Runner takes off. Pitch
Ball one.
misses.
1-0.
Sanchez throws.
Hey, he's in there.
Too late. Stolen base. Man at second. That one down the line. Riley throws across the diamond.
out.
Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And now for the Marlins,
Now
Otto
batting,
Lopez.
second baseman,
1
Otto
for 2.
Lopez.
Hit on the ground to short. Got the out.
Out.
Dansby Swanson stands
Now
in.
batting,
Went down looking on
Dansby
3 pitches last time.
Swanson.
Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Mateo on at second with 2 down. Check on the runner. Mateo back
He's in
safely.
there.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Royals,
6th
the
inning.
second
So up
baseman,
now for
Nick
Kansas City, Nick Lofton.
Lofton.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Paul Sewald.
Hitting for the Royals.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Glove side, but it gets through. Gets off the throw. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike.
No ball.
Throw to second, save. On the ground right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And here's the first baseman, Christian
Now
Walker.
batting,
1
the
for
first
3.
baseman, Walker.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. To second, 2. And now it's the catcher,
Now
Gary
batting,
Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
The way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first.
He's out.
And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now it's the right
pitching for the
fielder,
Royals,
Lane Thomas.
Number 50, Corbin. 50.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. That's down and in.
One ball. Two strikes. Ball.
And now it's filled up. In the air, right field. Carroll makes the play, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Wisely. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play. And now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Finish.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's
2-2.
downstairs and outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Rafael Devers. New pitcher now, Jeremiah Estrada.
Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Stays alive. Outside low. Full count now.
Full count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kowser stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals.
Armstrong.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him. He'll take first on the strikeout.
Now
first and second, 2 outs. And next up for the Royals, Brett Wisely. On the ground, right side, Lopez. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Majinski back to work. Up the middle. Handles, throws the first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Royce Lewis. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
Bunting for a hit. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Corbin Carroll.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? And when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me. Cause I be focusing on staying low key. Boss up. Yeah.
Now pitching for.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Chapman, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Slow roller up the middle. Lopez throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Austin Riley at the plate.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
First pitch misses. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Mateo going back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The first baseman, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman,
Walker.
Christian Walker. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
No
that
balls.
time.
2 strikes.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Andres Munoz.
And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. Corrals it, and there's one down. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Royals leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it.